welcome back to my channel. This will be a really quick video giving you my review on the Felicia Leatherwood Detangler Brush. So I purchased this brush in December 2015 from brushlove.com, and so I've had this brush for a little bit over a year now. At the time that I purchased it, this brush was the rave on YouTube and on social media about it being better than the Denman brush. And so I didn't have a great experience with the Denman brush. I actually did not like it for myself. To me, it didn't do a really good job at detangling my hair. So when I heard about this brush, I was like, okay, maybe I need to get this brush. Maybe it's gonna be better. So the detangler brush is designed to detangle your hair, which it does very, very well. I actually have a video on this where I show you a comparison of my wide tooth comb versus my Denman brush. I'll make sure I post it here so that you guys can see that video. So in comparison from my wide tooth comb to my detangling brush, my wide tooth comb obviously did detangle my hair, but the detangler brush definitely did a better job. My hair was super, I mean, I could literally run my fingers through my hair with ease after using this brush. And my curls were definitely on, like, they were popping, like they were on fleek. So so I definitely do like this brush for that reason. However, I did notice that in comparison to the wide tooth comb that I use on the other half of my hair, I don't know if it was shedding, if it was breakage, but I did notice that I had more hair loss, or experienced a bit more hair loss with this brush in comparison to my wide tooth comb. Whenever I use tools, whether it's a detangler brush or a wide tooth comb, I do experience more hair loss that way than just detangling my hair with my fingers. So that's one con that I would say about this brush. Another con I would say about this brush is that the bristles. I'm not a big fan of the bristles, right? So if you look at the brush here, you'll notice the brush is pretty flat, right? It has these little spokes at the end of each bristle. But the brush is made out of hard plastic. And if you look at the back of the brush, you'll notice that the bristles separates at the top. The reason why the brush was designed this way is that it's supposed to help with manageability when it comes to detangling your hair. It's supposed to help with detangling your hair better. And that's why there's the brush separates like this at the end. I'm not a big fan on the way it feels. One thing I did like about the Denman brush is that it was soft to touch. Like the bristles were flexible. These bristles here, I mean, they're not as flexible, right? It's pretty hard to touch. It's not really soft of a brush. It does a really good job, but it's just not really soft of a brush. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe, in comparison to the Denman brush. I don't know. That's just one thing I wish this brush could have done differently, is that it could have been a little bit softer to touch. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I would have lost less hair. Who knows? I don't know. But that would be my two cons about the brush. Overall, I think this is a great brush. If you are looking for a detangling brush for your natural hair, I definitely would recommend this brush. Despite the two cons that I mentioned before, because it does exactly what it says it will do, which is detangle your hair. And I think as far as detangling my hair, this is probably the best product I've used. Keep in mind that I don't use very many products to detangle my hair. Like it's this, my wide tooth comb, or my fingers. That's the three things that I use, and typically I use my fingers more to detangle my hair than tools. That's all I have to say about this brush. I will link that information in the description box below where you can actually purchase this brush. Also, if you have any questions about anything that I've said in my review or that I did not mention in the review, please leave those down in the comment section below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.